Hi.
What? Hi, how you doing, man? You good?
Good.
I
Yeah.
talked to you before that this was an interview for my college. It's presentation. It's a video,
Yeah.
and it's only the teacher that's gonna see this, so no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I may be smiling sometimes, but it's just because it makes me a bit uncomfortable, but it's still interesting. And so yeah, I have some questions because we were and we are like close friends, and I know about like in high school you were experiencing some abuse.
Yeah.
So I want to dig into that. And if you don't want to answer any question because it makes you uncomfortable, you
Hmm.
can obviously.
Yeah.
So okay, well, yeah, I don't know if you want to say your name or no.
I mean,
That's
just my first name. It's
okay.
James. Yeah.
James. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, James. Well, I know your name, but
Yeah.
for our audience, which is just my
Yeah.
professor,
Okay.
obviously. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
Yes. So I know you had some problem in Stage 4 with your family, but
Yeah.
like I want to dig into that. So tell me, when did the abuse like actually start?
It started when I was a kid, around 6, 7 years old.
When were you still in Canada or you were in
No, I was back in
Maurice?
my country, Mauritius. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you said you were 6, 7 years old. Okay,
Yep.
so okay, so that's early.
Yeah.
Um, did it have any effect on your confidence or something?
Yes. I grew up with no self-esteem. Um, I was scared of everything, and I got bullied in when I was younger, and that was very hard for me.
So you're getting bullied. It goes back to the self-esteem, right?
Yeah, because
How?
of my self-esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, who was it that abused you the most? Because I know you lived with your mother, your parents, and you also have an older brother.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, who was it that abused you the most, or was it equal, or just how was it?
It was my dad. He was the one that abused us. He abused everyone in the family, basically, and yeah, he was the one that liked to abuse us, I think.
How like how did your mother react? Wait, I know that your parents are divorced now, and you went back to Île Maurice.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened with that.
Well, my dad was the only one working, so we couldn't leave because if we left, we would have no money at all. But after some times, my mom managed to convince him that she should work too, so she could bring more money at home. And after many attempts and everything, he said yes, okay. So she started working, and she made money, of course, and that made it easier for us to leave. We became more independent, and
Mm.
when we had when my mom had enough money, we just left with her, and we came back to Mauritius because there's her family and everything, so we have more support. And my dad stayed in Canada, and the rest of us we moved back to Mauritius.
Okay. And you said you were getting bullied like from the age of 7 to what? How old were you when at Sig 5 when we were together? How old
I
were you?
was
18 were you?
18.
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So that's 11 years of living in a house of abuse. And would you say that this whole experience did it make you stronger or weaker as a person?
Well, of course, I felt weaker because of it, because I was, like I said, I had no self-esteem, I was bullied and everything. But I think in the long run, maybe a couple years, it's going to make me stronger. And I don't know how to say it, but I feel, of course, I feel better now, and I feel like now I'm closer to my family and my friends,
Mm.
and I saw my true friends and who I can trust, who I can always talk to when I have a problem. And so yeah, I made strong relationships with people. I can now I don't know how to say it, but phew, that's a tough one.
Okay.
That's a tough
It's
one.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a very
Yeah.
good one. Yeah,
Okay. And because I've seen like people,
yeah,
I've read about people that like their father were abusive and they go on and become, some of them become exactly like their father, abusive again, but some of them become the exact opposite because
mhm,
they see him and they
yeah,
think that's everything I don't want to be.
yeah.
So that's how you feel. I want to know.
That's me. Yeah, I don't want to hurt people. I feel like that's just the wrong way to deal with problems.
Mm.
And the way he did, I think that's, I mean, it ruined everything for many people. So I don't want to do that with my family. And of course, I have my mom and my brother, and I don't want to disappoint them. So I don't think I'll ever be like my father. Yeah.
Okay. So okay, well, I would have preferred to like interview you in person, but
Hmm.
like you're in Maurice, so it's not
Yeah.
possible. But again, thank you, because I
Yeah.
know it must have been like not easy. It must
Very
have been hard
difficult.
for you to talk about that.
Yeah.
And well, thank you very much. And yeah, next time you're here, we're gonna hang
Of
out.
course. Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you very much. That's all the
Thank
question. If you want to talk about anything else, it's okay. You can go.
you.
But if not,
I think I'm.
it's all good then.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you again. Have a good
Thank you
one.
for understanding.